Now get this, psychologists say that more than half of the U.S. population is under a certain degree of stress because of the election, which affects not only their well-being but also relations with their loved ones. VOA'S Tatiana Vorozhko has more.
Irina Verity is an expert in public and government relations and first approached the election campaign as just another project.
I was posting 6 in the morning and I was reading news before I'm going to sleep.
At one point she realized that following every twist and turn of the election campaign was taking its toll.
I start feeling that all this electronic stress is wearing me out. I felt my eyes are tired. I also felt that I can't sleep. My sleep is not so deep.
Irina's experience is not unique. According to a study by the American Psychological Association, APA, 52% of American adults report that the 2016 election is a source of stress. Vail Wright is a director for research at the APA. She says both men and women, Republicans and Democrats, are equally likely to report some degree of stress related to the election, and social media seem to make it worse.
38% of adults said that the political and cultural discussions on their social media is making them more stressed.
Psychiatrist Steven Stosny even coined the term election stress disorder and sees it a lot among couples in marriage counseling he does.
All the things that are deadly in a marriage are being brought into our couples counseling now since the election started.
The major reason is negativity, which Stosny says is both highly contagious and addictive.
Anger has adrenaline in it. When you have adrenaline, you get a surge of energy and confidence, but then you crash. To stay out of that depressed mood, to maintain the energy and the confidence, you got to stay a little angry all the time.
Psychologists recommend limiting media consumption to reduce stress levels.
Read just enough to stay informed.
One of my prescriptions is get off of social media till after the election if you want to stay married.
Adequate sleep, proper nutrition and social connections have shown to be major contributors to a person's well-being. Early voting proved to be strangely therapeutic as well.
Voting early relieved me from a lot of stress that we harboring for a year.
Stosny, however, believes meditation, exercise and even early voting have very limited impact.
They're not going to work very well with an adrenaline addiction. What you really need is to channel that energy into something positive. And that's your values, your relationships, your work. Because when your brain wants that arousal, just relaxing is going to be very temporary.
Stosny predicts an epidemic of depression after election day. To avoid it and to maintain one's mental health, he advises prioritizing time with your family over obsessing about the political campaign. Tatiana Vorozhko, VOA News, Washington.